Welcome to this practice that we're going to focus on boosting our energy. So, to boost our energy, to get more energized, we need to have a combination of strength and flexibility, of engagement and relaxation, and being able to balance those two opposing energies so that we feel this kind of calm, relaxed energy. So we're not wasting energy by being too tense in like our neck or our shoulders. And at the same time, we're not just like having a super restorative practice, but we're trying to build our energy and use that to be productive and to just feel really good. So we're going to start with our breath. And close your eyes. We'll do a pranayama practice called Viloma breathing. And there's different ways you can do this practice, but we're going to focus on a long inhale and a 3-part exhale. So we'll begin together doing a couple of rounds, and then you can do a couple rounds on your own. But first, find a comfortable seat. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall with space between your shoulders, front and back, so that you feel supported and you feel open to begin with. And then I'll count for you. We'll do a long inhale and 3 shorter exhales. So first, let's exhale the air out together. And inhale. Pause and hold. Exhale a little bit of air out and pause. Exhale a little more air out and pause. Exhale a little more air out and pause. And just hold the breath out. We'll begin again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause and hold. And exhale slowly a little bit. Hold. Exhale a little bit more and hold. Exhale all your air out and hold. And again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause and hold. Exhale a little air out and hold. Exhale a little more air out and hold. Exhale the rest of your air out and hold. And begin again in 2 rounds, counting to yourself on your own. But more than the time, it's just feeling that the inhale is nice and long, and the exhale is divided into 3 parts. And when you've finished 2 or 3 rounds on your own, just breathe normally without thinking, and notice how you feel. And take a few more just relaxing, easy breaths, breathing in and out through your nose. And you can open your eyes and let's come onto our hands and knees and tabletop. Begin by gripping the mat with your fingers so you're energizing your arms. You're pulling energy from the earth up into your shoulders, into your chest, into your back. And start to swing your hips from side to side. So you're contracting on one side, expanding on the other side. Come back to center. Rotate your fingers outwards so they're either pointing towards your knees or to the sides of the mat. And start to circle around your hands. Nice and slowly, evenly, smoothly. And reverse the direction of your circles. And start to lean back away from your hands, letting the heels of the hands slowly peel up. Still pressing down into the fingers, and let the whole hand peel up, and sit back on your heels. Bring your hands behind your back and pull your knees up as much as you can with the shoulders nice and open. Maybe you can find a little balance here. Bring your hands in prayer position. And bring your hands back down again behind you, and this time just stretch your knees forward as you lean back away from your knees. You could bend your elbows, you could lower down a little bit. Then inhale, lift up again. Bring your right hand down by your right foot on the floor or a block, and swing your left arm up and over and around, bringing your hand to the back of your head as you press your hips forward. And lower your hips back down, twist over to the left, and same thing here, lift up and push forward. And lower down again, walk your hands forward, coming into a child's pose. Come up onto your finger pads, so your palms are lifted off the floor, but press down into the fingers, and even think of pressing them forward a little bit. Lower the heels of the hands down. On your next inhale, round through your spine to come up, and lower your hips down, feel your heart open, find your cobra. Press into your hands, press into your feet. And tuck your chin, lift up through the upper back, and slide back into child's pose. Do that one more time on your own. Just finding your own way, taking your time. Now we're going to do a little bit of cat-cows, but circling around. So as you inhale, round your spine and circle to the right. As you start circling to the left, lift your tailbone up and stretch back to your heels. So inhale, round, circle to the right and forward. Exhale, arch, and circle around and back. Just do a few more of those. Maybe one more round. And settle back into your child's pose. Inhale, come up into cat again. And then walk your hands back a little bit, flatten your back. Stretch your right leg back behind you and push down into your big toe. If you want, you could even hover your left leg off the floor a little bit. And lower your knee down. Stretch your right leg over to the left. And pick it up, circle it around, and stretch it over to the right. Twist to the left. And reach your left hand across, trying to touch your right foot if you can. Inhale, open up and twist. And exhale, reach across. One more time. Inhale, open up to twist. Exhale, reach across. This time, lower your shoulder down, lower your head down. And bring your right hand behind your back. Maybe you can grab your inner thigh. We'll take a breath here. And circle your hand back. Twist to the left again. And we'll do that reach through one more time. Bringing your right hand behind your back. Then circle your hand back down and twist to the left. Lower your left hand down. Bring your right knee in. Kick it back with your heel lifted. Shift your weight into your right hand. Circle your left hand back. Grab a hold of your foot. And kick your foot up and back. Release your foot, lower down, come back to tabletop and just move around here. Nice, stretch your left leg back, push into your big toe. Maybe hover your right knee off the floor. And lower your right knee down, pick your left foot up, swing it over to the right. And pick your left foot up again, swing it out to the left. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, reach across, maybe tap your foot. And just reach in that direction. Inhale, twist to the right. And exhale, reach across. One more time. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, reach across. This time, lower your shoulder down, lower the side of your head down. Bring your left hand behind your back. And take a breath here. And bring your hand back down and twist back to the right again. One more time, reach across to the left. Bring your left hand behind your back. And twist back to the right. Bring your right hand down, pull your left knee in. Stretch it back behind you with your knee bent. Take your right hand, reach it behind you, grab a hold of your left foot, and kick up and back. Finding a nice fullness here. Nice. Lower back down, come onto your forearms. Step back into forearm plank. Try and relax your neck here. Relax your face. But be active in your core and your legs and your arms, hugging the midline. Finding that internal lift. You could maybe rock back and forth a little bit. Bend your knees and walk your feet forward towards your hands. Press your chest back. You can stay here, or you could lift your right leg up. Coming up onto your left toes. And lower your right leg down. Reach your left leg up. Lower your left leg down, step back into forearm plank. Lower your thighs, pull your arms back, rise up cobra. Lower back down, tuck your toes, press back to down dog. Walk your feet forward and come on into a squat. Press your elbows out as you hug your knees in to lengthen through your spine. And lower the hips as lightly as you can to the floor. Stretch your legs forward. And bring your hands forward of your hips, but behind your knees. We're going to try and press our hips off the floor. So lean forward, open up through the shoulders, press down through your hands, float your hips up, and breathe here. Good. And lower down. So that continues to be challenging for me, but I know if I worked on it more often, I would get stronger. So a lot of people can float their feet off the floor. You could also have your hands on blocks if you wanted to, or books. But the whole idea is that you feel your core working. You're trying to draw your legs up towards your rib cage. So again, press down, lift up, lean forward a little bit. Hold here for a little bit longer than you want to. And lower back down. Draw your knees into your chest. So this is another variation that's very similar, working a lot of the same muscles. So lean back and bring your legs up. Still trying to pull your legs towards your chest. Reach your arms forward and try and lift up through your chest. Good. Slowly lower down. Place your hands down, lean forward again. Press down to lift up. And lower back down, bend your knees, pull your legs up, Navasana boat pose. And slowly start to lower down, stretching your spine out as you lower to the floor. Bring your feet out about as wide as the mat and just begin to roll your feet in and out. So you feel that movement up into your hips. And bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest. Hold the back of your legs and start to rock forward and back. And see if you can control the rocking. So maybe you tap your toes to the floor, but you don't really land there. You might be able to touch your toes to the floor behind you. You might not. But just give yourself permission to get some nice momentum here. And we'll see if we can rock up into a squat. And press your elbows out, hug your knees in again. Lift up through your heart. And lower the hands down, lift the hips up, parallel your feet. And just alternate between lifting the back of the foot up and then the front of the foot up, spreading the toes as you lower. And then anchor down through the tripod of your foot, hug your legs in, press down, inhale, rise up into your Tadasana with your arms reaching up. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take a moment to center yourself, to find the balance between being grounded and uplifted. between being heavy and rooted and light and floating. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up. And on your exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank. Press the floor away as you lower down, trying to keep the shoulders lifted. Point your toes, rise up to your cobra. Exhale, lower, press back, down dog. Then play with bending one knee at a time here, both knees together, just moving back and forth. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Come up high on your left tiptoes. And exhale, hug your knee into your chest, step your foot forward. Rotate the back foot open. Come on up into warrior two and reach back, reverse your warrior. And we're going to reach forward and step into half moon pose. So lower your hand down, stack the hips, stack the shoulders, reach that top leg up and energize that top leg. Look down, reach back, land gently into warrior two, reach back, reverse your warrior, and float forward into half moon. Again, bend your front knee, reach back, lightly touch down, and reverse your warrior. And we'll float forward into half moon again. From here, lower your top hand down, bend your top knee, bring your foot down first and your knee down, and sit down in between your legs. Keep twisting over to your right. And come back through center and twist to your left. And twist over to your right again. Come back to center and we'll rise back up into our half moon. Lower your left hand down, walk your hands back, maybe press your thigh towards your rib cage. Reach that top leg up. Really energizing both legs. And reach back. And step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Reach it nice and high, and then squeeze your knee into your chest so you can lightly step your foot forward. And rotate the back foot open. Coming into warrior two, rise up, reach back, reverse your warrior. And circle forward, stepping up into your half moon. Open up across the chest. Activate your top leg. Look down, lightly step back. Warrior two, reach back, reverse your warrior. And circle forward into your half moon, rise up. Again, look down, reach back. Circle back, reverse your warrior. And circle forward again, coming into your half moon. And lower your top hand down, bend your right knee, bring it behind the left foot, sit down in between your legs and twist to your left. Come back through center and twist through the right. Come back through center and twist to the left. And this time we'll circle back and float back up into our half moon, rising up. Again, make sure you have weight in your heel, that you're not extended too far forward. And look down, lower your right hand down. Keep your right leg lifting, standing splits. And step back into downward facing dog. And just bend one knee at a time. And then we're going to pivot our knees to the left, lowering your right knee to the floor. Open up, nice twist. So that left knee is lifted. Bring your hand back down, circle your knees to the right, lower the left knee down, and twist. Come back to center. And this time we're going to come into Wild Thing. So bend your knees, pivot your knees to the left. Stack your left foot on top of the right. Reach your arm up for Vasisthasana. And step your foot behind you, open up. Wild Thing. Bring your top hand back down again. shift back. Bend your knees and pivot over to your right. Stack your right foot on top of the left foot. Try and root down through the big toe mound of your left foot as you lift your hips up. Pravasistasana, open up. And step your foot behind you. Wild thing. Come on back down to downward facing dog. So from down dog, we're going to come into pigeon prep. So your next inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, hug your knee into your chest. Shift your weight forward. Bring your foot forward, pigeon prep. Stay here or hug your legs in towards each other. Bring your hands behind your back. Reach back through your hands. Open up through your heart. And release your hands. Bring your arms back up. Coming into prayer position. Lower your hands back down. Send your hips a little lower and bring your hands forward, resting on your hands, and maybe just shifting your hips a little bit from side to side. And walk your hands back, shift into your right hip, open up into a wide-legged straddle, and begin to cat-cow back and forth. Come back to center, bring your knees up and press yourself up into a squat. Lengthen through your spine. And then turn to your left and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale, step it all the way forward. Hug your legs in. Back toes can be pointed or flexed. Interlace your fingers behind your back with the odd finger out and reach back. Release your hands, sweep your arms up. And lower your hands down. Come forward into your pigeon. And maybe a little gentle rocking from side to side. Then press down, lift back up again, shift your weight into your left hip. Open up again into that wide-legged straddle. And this time, you do some deeper cat-cows. Come back, bend your knees, turn towards the front of your mat. Slowly lower down onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. Circle your knees around. And place your feet down, shift your hips to the right. Straighten your left leg on the ground and straighten your right leg up in the air. Take your left hand to the outside of your right foot or ankle or calf and open your left arm out to the side. And we'll twist our lower body to the left as you turn your head to the right. If you want, you have the option to bend your left knee and reach for your left foot with your right hand. So you're in this double bind. But take the time to make those micro adjustments, those little calibrations, so that you feel good on this day, at this time, in this moment, with your breath, with your body, with your feelings. And we'll just relax here for a few more breaths. Release your left foot if you were holding it, straighten it out. Open your right arm back out to the side. Then pull your right hip down to bring your legs up. Center your hips. Point your toes and lengthen through your leg as you lower down. straighten the left leg as well. And then shift your hips over to the left. Bring your left leg up. Reach your right hand over to the outside of your left leg and bring your left leg across. Take a moment to settle in with your shoulders. So you're twisting your upper body back over. To the left. And you have the option to bend your right knee, grab a hold of your right foot, and turn your head away from you. And just take a little rest here. So if you're in direct sunlight, like I am, you could use your hand to cover your eyes. And the sun is a powerful healer, but also direct sun at certain times of the day is not really good to look up into, even if your eyes are closed. Release your right foot if you're holding it, and pull your left hip down and come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest, and circle your ankles. And place your feet on the floor. Cup your hands so you seal around your eyes. This is called palming. I like to just rest my knees in on each other. Let your low back flatten toward the floor. And we'll just stay here for a short savasana. You're welcome to release your hands anytime you like. But just think about settling in here, relaxing, letting go. You're welcome to stay here longer. Otherwise, you can slowly make your way back up into a comfortable seat. And close your eyes, relax your shoulders, and that nice gentle breath in and out through your nose. Please bring your hands together in front of your heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this practice. I hope that you feel that boost of energy, feel a little stronger, a little lighter, and I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Share this with a friend, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.